So welcome back everybody to this week's episode of my reboot progression series. I just got invited to a boss run and I'm not 100% sure what we are going to run, to be honest, because it's not my usual bossing group. It's from the same Discord, so I would assume that we are not gonna run HLucid and HWill. We will see. I have no idea. Like, I have my guild skills ready, and I'm ready for whatever comes our way. I hope I don't, fail completely in a boss that I've never tackled before. But we will see. We will see. I just wanted to get this out of the way, and yeah. So let's dive right into it. Did we block every door or not?
No, we didn't block purple.
Yeah, purple and green.
And what do we do?
Wait, is this your first time doing this?
Yes.
You need to go. You need to let the slime go into the door that is blocked. So we just blocked everything apart from purple and green. So that's how it is. And now
Get your burst ready.
And now you go back up, get your burst ready, and go up.
Now he's gonna be bound for like 10 seconds. After that, bind it again.
Oh my god, the lag is even worse than in the other party.
I have no lag.
Yeah.
Okay, bind it, bind it. I stunned him. Did I not? I didn't stun him.
He's stunned. Oh wait.
No, it's Shadow Rain.
Yeah,
Stun
Shadow
him.
Rain.
Oh, it's Shadow Rain? Oh, let's go! Shadow Rain? No more.
There,
Gonna be
bind.
faster
There
than
you
my
go.
normal.
So let's go.
You gotta be kidding.
Eek.
Dude, I can't see shit because of this domain now.
Does Kana actually get in the way of Zero with the binding and such? Because Kana has that one bind that is a little longer.
No, different bind. You have critical bind
Yeah.
and normal bind.
And Shadow Rain,
Yeah.
right? So Shadow Rain, critical bind, and the normal bind, they don't share a timer, right? But the normal bind from Zero does share the timer with Kana, right?
Yeah, the normal stun does. But Shadow Rain
No.
doesn't.
Yeah.
So Kana should use the real bind, and then the Zero takes over. Or how is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's I do my real bind and then Crusade just continues.
Oh, I bound on accident. I fat fingered my rope lift.
No worries, we have Crusade. Then let's delay the round.
Oh, it caught me out of my rope lift.
Whee! It's not like we need a timer or anything, you know?
Go, slimes!
Let's go!
All the pets.
Nice gravestone with the golden gravestone here. Afterlands enjoyer.
Well, enjoyer is not the right word, I guess, but
Man of culture, I see.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's see. Alex, destroy it. Let's go.
Wait, I have pet loot on. Should I?
yeah, you should disable it.
Item pouch. Okay. I'm used to people having party leader loot on, so nice.
There was a hole right here where it was supposed to be a ring.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh well. Oh, the lines.
Shadow Ring.
Yeah.
Shadow Ring. Shadow Ring.
You.
Ooh.
Shadow Ring. Hi. There's no reset.
Almost in one burst.
I think we did
Oh
a
my
similar
God.
amount last week.
No.
Wow, she's left 3 HP.
Oh.
Bomb.
Didn't even see the bomb.
And then Golem wanted to multi-kill us.
I sense dragon. Okay.
Oh. Right side.
No.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
No sickles, just death.
Now instant sickles in this new form. Sickles.
Oh shit!
I warned you guys! I warned you!
Okay. Godverdomme. Huh?
Yes. Yes, my guy.
You can never tell if with the Shadow Rain if she's gonna do sickles or not, even when bound. Oh, bomb smell. Oh, well, good luck, guys. I'll stay here.
Bro.
It was just calculated.
They don't
They
one
one-shot.
hit. Really?
Yeah, they one shot in hard.
Remember when we struggled?
I have a good feeling about this.
Alright, let me check. The looter for Lotus is, well, better.
So it's...
So it's Soga, I guess, because after
Huh?
Nether is Soga.
Alright, Alex, you get it.
Box.
Yeah.
I got box as well.
Hey.
Armor.
Why do I never get boxes?
Armor box as well.
No, fuck you guys. Why am I not getting boxes ever?
Did you forget to record again?
Nah, P1 is so boring, that's why I don't even want to record it anymore.
Okay. Well, I mean, it was pretty exciting that we died there, though.
I mean, also, you know, I jumped over the tornado. Oof.
Well, that's exciting. Yeah.
You record the minigame.
Damn. Alright, now for the phase we all like. Phase 2.
Don't
Let's
die.
go.
Let's go.
Alright, there's no webs, so let's do it. Test.
It's a dodge.
Dodge. Dodge.
Dodge. Dodge.
Nice shot calling Lex.
Hit.
Hit.
Yeah, no problem. I said stage 3 anyway.
Oh.
Hit again. 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 Hit again.
Hit.
Shit again.
Oh god,
Oh,
I did
nice.
this so badly. Jesus Christ, Alter.
I just use my burst so we can get to the threshold. Eh. There we go.
Alright, keep in mind, test is gonna happen.
Now. Dodge. 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 Hit. Oh, now there is scheduled maintenance.
Yeah, I said so. But it's apparently it's only for channels, so if we stay online, it's fine. Apparently.
Oh, okay.
Move.
Move. Next one is stay. Was
Okay.
it still?
Today I learned up jump doesn't help.
Nope. The tail is too high.
Next one's random. Yeah, next one is random.
Ready?
I am ready.
Okay, ready.
Ready as well? Oh, no box.
Oh, I got a flame.
Wow.
I got a Guess what? I didn't get a box.
What? You didn't?
What?
What? Maybe you get it from VHilla.
You get it from VHilla?
I don't know. We can check.
Yeah, you get it from VHilla.
If you light every candle, then the altar spawns.
Question. What about familiars? Should we use healing familiars?
Yes, healing is the best because you cannot heal in VHilla.
Yeah.
I would say go practice because you guys will die out instantly. This is a safe spot. Welcome to the new phase. This is why you want to keep her in the middle, because if she does the green attack, the green side attack, then you need to stand in front of her. If she does the purple one, you need to stand in the back. So now you want to stand in the back.
Back.
Yeah.
I hate the notice. Yeah, we can see the HP.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
Wait, if you're like solo in this boss, are you able to cleanse for yourself?
Yes, because you have less candles.
Ah, okay. I mean, yeah.
So he's bursting? Lex and Alex?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Excuse me?
Huh? What is this pattern?
We were shadow rained.
What the f-
Okay, my
I
burst
cast
is
my
ready.
burst even. Oh yeah, just do another one.
Now watch as this fucker drops absolute armor boxes they don't need. As always.
The looter for Damien is me, and for HLotus it's Nether again.
Yosoga. Is after Nether, Alex?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, need to cancel this. Ocean here. Melee switch.
I'm not even gonna switch to drop gear.
I mean, I should, right? So.
Yeah,
Oh,
you should, yeah.
let me deactivate the pet loot. Okay, it is.
Berserk,
Berserk.
right? So good.
Ay.
That one time
guy,
he
you
joins, he gets to get it.
Soga, you're the looter, so you can take Berserk.
I can take it?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
You're the looter. Go for it.
Get it.
There.
And we hate you.
Why?
So
Why
much.
though? Why?
You're the looter.
Yeah, you're the looter for this week, so it's only fair to get it.
We have a sheet that randomizes it, kind of.
Oh! Now Soga experiences our Damien runs.
So, just so you know, in our Damien run, we don't kill Damien. We kill
You
Brian.
shouldn't give him a heads up. No, we kill Hero L.
No. We kill down
Yeah,
Brian.
you wanna run.
Sorry, I'm still like processing what just happened.
Oh, you're gonna be processing what's gonna happen now.
Won't have time.
just give us a shout out in your videos and it's all good.
I think, you know, some people are gonna hate me for that.
Shuddering.
Yes, I think some people will hate you in the comments, pretty sure, yeah.
Never mind. Only shuddering.
Brian. So right now Brian is stuck, right? So we have to give him more stacks.
No, we
7 to be
hero the
exact.
same stack.
Oh, it's
Wait, this isn't supposed
No.
to go this way with 2
Oh,
swords.
thank you, Alex.
Yeah, so guys, like we said,
Excellent.
we don't kill Damien, we kill each other with stacks. If you hold spacebar next to someone, then you can transfer your stacks to them.
Well, it's fun.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's why we kill each other.
Okay.
And that's why you don't have time to process anything.
Okay, I'm buying.
Okay, you bind. Oh, so we do damage. Okay.
Weird strategy.
Oh shit.
Soga.
Oh, you're landing quickly, Alex.
Yeah, Soga just quickly gave them to 0.
Oh my. What?
Yeah, you got 3 stacks. You didn't notice. Soga gave them to you.
Way.
Looking for a person that wants 2 stacks.
I tried to give them to you, but you ran away.
No, I don't want your stacks. I want you to have my stacks.
Yeah, but that's no.
Yeah, no.
No. If Brian gets the random stack, Brian is dead as well. Oh, there you go. I'm a trained professional, Soga. You got them all back. There you go.
It's ended too soon.
Yeah.
It would be so much better if I had a large draw familiar, of course. But here we go.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Aw.
Is that a box? What? Is that 2 boxes?
Oh my lord.
Oh, I got one. Nice. So I just did Papulatus, and of course Papulatus didn't give me a pop mark on top of what we already dropped yesterday. So let's talk about it. We got a Berserk yesterday, and I am at a loss for words, to be honest. This, yeah, I don't know, throws a bone into my progression? Is that a saying in English? Anyways, you know, usually, you know, what I had planned for the phase slot is that we get a Twilight Mark, upgrade that to 17 stars, and then down the line try to go for 22 on that, you know, once we get a couple of spares. But now that the Berserk dropped this early, and I, you know, was able to actually loot it because... Yeah. So, how it worked, you know, I was subbing for a member of this bossing party, and they basically roll out whoever gets the drops, right? Or, you know, they use a wheel and spin that, etc. And it landed on that guy, and they decided, okay, yeah, then it's yours. And I was like, I was stunned. I'm still stunned by it. But yeah, I mean, now we have this item. First time HLotus and first time getting a Berserk ever. So I don't know. It's it's awesome. Yeah, it's just awesome. But yeah, like I was saying, I planned, you know, for the phase accessory slot to be built by the Twilight Mark, because the Twilight Mark has a nice set effect with the slime ring, right? The Dawn of set effect. And I definitely want to have that set effect in the future once I get the slime ring from slime, right? But now that I have this Berserked, and I think I will main this as a damage item, at least for the time being, you know, upgrade it to 17 stars, don't boom it, flame it, etc., you know, it's going to happen. But in order to get the 2 set Guardian Angel or Dawn set effect, yeah, we would need to get another piece. And this other piece would be the Dawn Pendant, or the Daybreak Pendant, that's how it's called actually, which is dropped by VHilla. So let's take a look here. You could see the practice run already. I don't think that the Daybreak Pendant is an item that is too far into the future for us. But it's not around the corner either. So I'm not expecting this, or I'm not expecting to get this very soon, but you know, within like 2 months, I don't know. And this item, together with the slime ring, you know, has the set effect. Again, 10% boss damage and 10 attack, 10 all-star. So, then we would have the Daybreak Pendant here, and our Golux Pendant here, which makes the Sweetwater Pendant worthless. Which, you know, satisfies me to a great deal. Or however you would say that, I don't know. I'm, you know, super content with that, because I don't need to buy a million spare Sweetwater Pendants to upgrade this to 22 stars anymore, right? And also, I didn't spend billions and billions of mesos in order to upgrade this piece. And yeah, especially the flame, right? I only spent like 1 or 2 billion mesos, I don't even remember right now. And yeah, it's gonna be subbed out eventually in the like relatively near future, right? But damn, yeah. So the only piece that I would actually transpose would be the pub mark. That is, you know, obviously super rare. Let's try our best to get this to legendary. Man, I still can't believe it that we got this, and it's so unrealistic to get this so early. I mean, we got it before we got 4 sets superior. Ay. Definitely, you know, I've had 1 day to think about all of this, right? What do you think? Should I aim to like create or join a VHilla party as soon as it's possible and hope that I get a Daybreak Pendant very soon? Or should I still invest my money into a Twilight Mark and upgrade that? I'm really unsure. I mean, it also depends on what will happen, right? So we are out of cubes. Didn't hit unique yet, but I bought like 1 billion of black cubes. So let's hope for the best still. Yeah, I'm really confused, to be honest. And I just thought about how I want to create the thumbnail and episode title for this episode, and I think, you know, along the lines, I'm gonna go with my first rare drop, and then in the thumbnail it's gonna be HLotus and the pub mark, and you know, everybody will, you know, click the video and think, ah, okay, so the rare item he's speaking of is the pub mark, and he'll get this video, and then we get this monster. I think this would be really awesome. I remember, you know, something similar happening to me with Game of Thrones. So I had a couple of friends talking in TeamSpeak about Game of Thrones, you know, the newest episodes, etc. And I wasn't into it at all, right? So I only ever listened, you know, with one ear to the conversation. And eventually they started talking about the Red Wedding. And, you know, if you haven't watched Game of Thrones, no worries, you know, no hard spoilers here. And if you watched Game of Thrones yourself, you know what the Red Wedding is, right? But if you haven't watched it, but you know there is something, you know, called the Red Wedding about to happen, and you anticipate it, you're, you know, anticipating, oh, this wedding is the Red Wedding. And then your, like, anticipation gets crushed completely. And I think, you know, with this half spoiler that I got through, you know, my friends in TeamSpeak, I actually had a better experience than what you would normally have or usually have. So yeah, I hope to recreate that here with the pub mark and the thumbnail. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, there we go. That was super cheap. The first triple line that I saw, you know, matches my stat. Perfect stuff. I got spare cubes, but, you know, these aren't gone in a moment. I'm sure we'll find something to throw them at. So, for now, let's continue with flaming. I should probably... What is happening? What is 6 attack also? Honestly, I need to take a look. The first flame, really? What is the luck with this item? Oh man, I need to take a look if this is strong enough or not. Give me a moment. Okay, I have decided that this flame is not good enough. According to Skador's flame score calculator, it is 108 flame. Someone in the aliens wrote you want to aim for 130. And then I took a look at, or did take a look at the flaming calculator by Saccard, and he basically wrote that 130 flame with red flames would be around 10 billion meso, and the 120 flame score would be 2.8 billion in flame score in mesos. So I think we can keep going. And I have a couple more Karma Flames, Eternal Karma Flames, so we will see. Huh, okay, this was quick. 70 and 5 is 70, and 5 times 9 is 115. Let me check. Yeah, 115, already better, but this flame looks kind of ugly, so honestly, I'ma keep going. 6 defense speed jump. What's that? Ay, ay, ay. Wait, what? Did we just... What? We just had this flame. Wait, no, we had this flame with 5% all-set, and now we hit 6% all-set. I mean, that's a saddle then. 6 times 9 is 54. This is 124 then. Yeah, good enough. Good enough for now. You know, we can go for or aim for 130 later. I mean, now would be the best time to actually use our black flame here. And yeah, okay, as expected. So now we can actually equip this item. Perfect. I also gave it 2 more stars because, you know, I was waiting for people to respond and yeah. So, the most important question. How much stat did this actually give me? We are over 1,000 stat. What? Damn. Let me activate the luck pill. 35k with the luck pill. Damn. That is pretty awesome. I think, you know, 35k should be enough for VHilla parties, right? What do you think? Okay, I bought a couple more flames from the leaf restore and actually got a huge flame on our top here. Because, you know, I had leftover flames and then I ruined the top and I bought some flames and then I got a good top. And actually our top, you know, prior to hitting this awesome flame, 16.5, it was pretty bad. And we got another 250 stat out of that, which is, yeah, really huge actually. So I think that it's a good time to actually review our gear and take a look at what actually gets us to 35k stats here. And yeah, so I'm gonna hover over all of our items now. First off with the... Yeah, no, let's start with the totem, right? So the totem plus 101 luck, awesome flame. I could, you know, open more flames and ruin this totem, but you know, that's not going to happen. At least not for now. 2 of the Yoooo Garden totems. Really nice. Then as for our rings, 3-line potential, Meister ring, 17 stars. 3-line potential, actually 3-line awesome potential, 17 star Kana's treasure. Then we have our eternal flame ring with 9% luck. This needs to be, you know, exchanged for a ring of restraint, but you know, that's gonna happen in like 2-3 months from now on, because I want to hit 270 first, and I don't think we are gonna get another ring until then. And you know, I plan on maining that ring of restraint anyways, so I don't see a point in upgrading another ring, which would be only a little bit better than this anyways. So I'm, you know, maining this as a bossing ring. Next up, Superior Golux ring, 17 stars, 3-line potential. Our cup is 56.5. We have a Macadamia pendant. Oh man, yeah, this is at 12 stars. This is, you know, basically our drop gear, but you know, we are still waiting for the 4th piece of the Superior Golux set, which is replacing this pendant. Then our Sweetwater pendant. This will honestly only go up to 17 stars, and that's it, I think. You know, let me know what you think about the Daybreak pendant, Dan, and how realistic you think that is. Then our weapon, 17 stars. 2 attack lines, even though, you know, none of them is a prime line. I didn't really feel like I want to invest too much mesos into this, but seeing how long it actually took to, or takes to get the arcanes, I could have, you know, spent a little bit more But, you know, right now I don't think it's really worth it. I'm basically waiting for a weapon box right now. Either that, you know, or, you know, if I'm frustrated and I want to spend, you know, I could also buy the weapon, I think. But I don't really know, I wanted to say, don't really know if that's really advisable to do, you know, since I'm already running Lucid and Will. I can, you know, keep doing that and just wait. I mean, it's not like we are pressed for time here, right? It's not a speed run, it's a marathon. Next up, Superior Engraved Golok's Belt. Two lines of luck. Okay, Flame. I really love this Flame since it only gives us useful stats. 17 stars. I'm currently in the process of farming pink bean belts. I think I got enough right now. And yeah, the goal is, you know, to wait for the next Star Forcing event, get a pink bean belt up to 22, hammer that into the Superior Engraved Golok's Belt, get that to 22, and then, you know, we basically redo the item from scratch. But, you know, instead of having it at 17, we will have it at 22 then. So yeah, that's the plan. Next up, our helmet. Currently also only at 9% luck, 18 stars, decent flame. I'm using this because I am hoping for an awesome flame just by fusing helmets. But in order to get to that stage in the game, I first want to 22-star this helmet, which you know, means that we will wait for the next Star Forcing event for that to happen, right? So, waiting room, or yeah, basically upgrade waiting room, which is okay for me. But yeah, this helmet definitely has a lot of potential to get us more stats. Then our freshly baked Berserk, 17 stars, 125 flame, 3 nice luck lines, perfect item for me. Then our Black Bean Mark at 18 stars, we currently have 3 spares in our inventory, 3 useful lines, then a good flame, you know, 80 something, I don't know. Our top that I just, you know, rolled the flame on, 2 lines of stud, 19 stars, awesome flame. Our pants, 22 stars. I still can't believe it that we just hammered through and got this to 22. Yeah, pretty awesome. 2 useful lines. This potential should definitely be upgraded relatively soon, you know, since the item is at 22. Might as well spend a couple of mesos here to get this done. But like I said, I want to get to 100 billion mesos first to just build up that pouch. Next up, Absolute Boots. Decent flame. 2 lines. It's okay. Good temporary item. Then our cape. Oh no, let's go to the heart, right? The heart. Very hard. 2 billion from the ignition shop. 3 useful lines. This should also probably be re-rolled into 3 luck lines because it's fairly easy to roll this on the very hard. But that's, you know, it's nothing urgent. Then our cape. Really good flame. It is still unique, but it rolled actually 3 lines of potential, which is why I just kept it. 17 stars. Our gloves. 1 line of crit, 1 line of stud. Really good flame. 17 stars. Our shoulder. 2 lines of luck. 17 stars. Our earrings. 12 stars. Pretty decent flame, I'd say. And 3 useful lines. Our emblem. 2 lines of attack, 30% ID. This should be improved in the next cube sale to 3 lines of attack, as well as the secondary, which has 1 line of boss, 1 line of attack, 1 line of ID. The ID line is actually really nice, since we are still missing the Superior Golok set effect. Common error. Then as for backups, we have the second emblem that we got from the NCygnus event. This currently has 2 lines of damage, and you can see that the damage lines actually give me a damage improvement, so I could wear this while mobbing, but of course, you know, I don't bother switching this around. Then another secondary that I just throw excess cubes at. Honestly, yeah, no, this is the item I should throw the black cubes at, yeah. I'm gonna do that in a moment. Then our phase. It is item drop gear, which I, you know, up until today used as damage gear. So yeah, what an upgrade. Then we have our eye, also drop gear. The treasure hunter John's ring, also drop gear. Horntail earrings, drop gear. Reed pendant, drop gear. Horntail ring, drop gear. Noble Ithiel ring from Van Leon, drop gear. Our Kana's treasure, Meso item. And then our Meister ring, Meso item drop combination item. So, this is basically my setup. If I were to switch into farming gear, so, you know, just grinding gear, I would equip my Meso items, of course my item drop items, yeah, and then I would rock this setup. So, never mind, I would rock this setup here. So drop, Meso, 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 drop, 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 drop. And if I, you know, enter any loot stages, I will swap out 2 rings, the 2 double Meso rings for drop rings. And yeah, that's basically our whole setup now. Man, yeah, just explaining this, you know, shows me how far we actually came in this time. That's pretty awesome. And you know what else is awesome? Legion improvements. Let me get onto the blaster. Here we are. We only need 3 potions. Oh man, I'm glad that this journey is about to be over. 199. Let's accept the Haven quest. Oh man, I don't even know how to play this class, to be honest. But it's not going to matter. We will beat 5 mobs. I'm sure of it. So there we go. Attack! Oh god. And here we go. 200. This basically gave us 1% more ID from 3 to 4%. A little bit of extra raid power, which is, you know, of course always important. And 1% additional boss damage. Pretty cool. Next up is our Demon Slayer. He will eat level up potions. So, let me just exchange them here. Yes, I want 8. And let me just put them onto a key. Yes, please. And 210. Awesome. Not only gave this Legion power, but of course the Link skill improved from 15% boss damage to 20% boss damage. Gains, gains, gains. Meet my Angelic Buster. This girl is the next candidate to get to 210. Right now, we don't have anything prepped at 202. So, yeah, here we go. The 0 is at 2-1, and the Angelic Buster is the only Link skill that is missing from, you know, at least from the characters that have a level 3 Link skill. So she will be our next candidate to go all the way to 202 just to be in the waiting room for additional level up potions. And we got 10. Damn, and the sound was super buggy. And another 4 levels, awesome. I threw some black cubes, red cubes, I meant, at the secondary, and it actually rolled something here. 2 prime lines of attack and 9% luck. And I'm relatively sure that the left side is better. Relatively sure. So, it is Sunday. We are on the 0. I just got done trading bosses. As you can see, we have a new helmet here. The Chaos Vellum Lucky Helmet. This is apparently super rare, but you know, I just did one trade. And yeah, out of all the helmets that I got, here you can see I got 2 more Vellum's helmet, and 2 chicken helmet and 1 queen helmet. They aren't the lucky version, so they are unusable, right? But at least we got 1 helmet. This helmet is important since our weapon is, you know, very much flexible, and we can basically choose whatever set effect we want to have applied here. And yeah, that is why you want to go for the lucky helmet as the headpiece. In Rec server you definitely want to go for the Vellum helmet. In Reboot it really doesn't matter because there's no scrolling, right? And in Rec server the Vellum helmet has 1 more scroll slot, so that's nice. And yeah, so with that comes also, of course, these pieces here that we can open. So let me open the pants. 12 strength flame. Let me open another pair here. 68 flame. Okay, not bad. And let us open a top. 20 and 4 and 6 attack. Yeah, I think 68 and 20 and 4 and 6 attack is good enough. Good enough. So let me just equip this. And I don't even know how it really goes for the weapon piece, but I don't think I have enough for that anyways, right? No, I need 15. I see you need, yeah, exactly, I need 15. I think we would just exchange these pieces for the essence and then, you know, have the 50% chance of actually getting the essence applied to our weapon. I think this is how it works. But it's like, it's not necessary anyways, because the lucky helmet should actually count towards the Root Abyss set? No. No, it doesn't. Huh. But it should, right? Or do I need at least 3 pieces in order for the lucky helmet to actually work? Oh yeah. Okay, the item description. This lucky item counts towards any set so long as you have at least 3 set pieces equipped. However, the effect will apply to only 1 set if you have 2 or more lucky items equipped. Okay, let me think about this. So I will need to apply... Yeah, this is kind of tough, honestly, and... Do I really want to go for this then? I'm a little bit confused by this, to be honest. Yeah, just equipping this right here, you know, gives us the free set effect. But yeah, I don't know what, you know, how that comes into play with the other pieces here. So we will see. I don't want to advise, you know, anything bad here, and I need to take a further look into this anyways. But yeah, I just wanted to update you that we got a couple of equipment pieces here. Nothing's gonna be upgraded yet because I'm still waiting for Star Force event. And yeah, but one thing that we can already upgrade is right here. Oh, this is a Karma unique potential score. Exactly, that's what we want. Okay, and we can apply this to our emblem. Perfect. So now let's actually try to tear this up or roll something really nice. I think I will just go to the cash shop here or yeah, transfer me some money, etc. There we go, finally. This took forever, my god. 21 strength, no. Okay. 12% attack, 30 ID, 9% damage. I don't think the ID is really needed. But at the same time, I don't want to go too hard on this item either, so... yeah, I'm really happy with this. Epic. 3, 2, 1. And that's it. 3% all stat, alright. So now I think I could try normal Cygnus again, just to see where we are right now. I don't think it's gonna be possible, you know, with, you know, these being completely clean. Yeah, I think I will actually kind of need to wait for Star Forcing event to happen before we can take on Cygnus. Or at least get a couple more trades in so I can complete the set. I should try my best to actually kill her though, because of the shoulder drop. Yeah, let's move the link skills and just go in and take a look how it will go. Also, just seeing the skills here, somebody in the comments gave me a great tip. Right click to turn forward tag on and off. Awesome, this is what I need. So usually when you combo you move a bit around and that's kinda So you saw how I took a step forward there. I think this does not happen when we activate this. So let's try here. Yeah, how cool is that? We can really just stand in one place. I mean, this makes tornado farming really easy. Man. Okay, but that wasn't the point. Okay. But honestly, if the commenter, if you're still watching, thank you so much for this tip. It helps a great deal. So, link skills, then Legion. And then we can also take a look at this here. Damage, normal monster damage, crit rate. I don't want to bother changing it. But yeah. No, not easy Cygnus. Easy Cygnus is definitely not what we want. We want to beat normal Cygnus. And we're just gonna go in and see how it goes, right? Without Monster Park potions or anything. Just give it one earnest try here. Must be in a party, alright? Okay. Looks decent. Oh right, now I can actually combo here without moving. Oh, that's so nice. I need to mess with the skill transparency now. Otherwise I will hit onto damage reflect. Oh, damage reflect. Yep. Oh, and for the time being, I should probably change into the different helmet, right? Oh, she's trying to kill us. Not allowed. A 0 is a little weird. Oh, what? I think it was touch damage that did so much to us. Oh, we are standing in fire. We are locked into our animation. Oh, it was lucky. Yeah, it's the touch damage. I should keep my distance here. Resist, resist. Ooh, get out the way. All right. Oh, damage reflect. That's going alright. Honestly, I didn't really expect that we would be able to do it. Just, you know, so raw. But it is nice. I should have really just went ahead and changed our hyperstats to include some boss damage, etc. But we learned. Oh, first time getting caught in a tornado. Ah. I think this guy also casts damage reflect, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I'm gonna go for my iframe here. That was a little risky. Oh. Caught again. Honestly, I've such a flashback right now to old school Maplestory. This was the... oh my god, I think we are dead here. Nope, and only the full map attack only does 90%. Wait, damage reflect or not? No, it doesn't seem so. No, like I was saying, I have such a flashback right now. Because this was the first boss I ever, like the first real boss that I ever tried and failed. I never cleared this boss in old school Maplestory. Oh. Ah, no, I was already locked into that animation. That's too bad. There's us. Oh, get out the way. Wait. Oh my god, that was so flimsy. I have no idea how we survived that. Oh, damage reflect. I remember back in the day. Wait, potion? I don't have the... I don't have potions on F. I have them on 1. Ay. Back in the day you had to buy... I don't know what you needed to buy. I think you needed to buy something to even stay in the boss fight. Do I remember this correctly? And that was only available in the cash shop? Was it really this way, or am I like making this up right now? I mean, it seems ridiculous. Ui, ui. No, but I think it was really this way. You had basically one try if you didn't want it to pay up. Ah, the potion was too late, or I'm not really sure what we could have done differently there. But I think we are doing a decent job here. Also, she's not giving us a hard time at all. Got a rain. How about that? Oh. I just used my iframe because I was terrified about what was going down here. We cast a damage reflect and all the warriors came to help here. So I'd rather be safe than sorry here. Oh, this is deadly. Let's just go out of the way. Wow, we did it. Awesome. That felt so nice. Such a nicely designed boss fight. I think this boss really changed Maplestory. Before Cygnus, King Bean, terrible. Horntail, terrible. Zarkum, terrible. But this one? You know, you'd see the fire on the ground. Okay, might not want to stand in that, right? You see what she's summoning, etc. It just makes sense, this fight. Okay. Let's grab our reward here. Pretty sure we can't do anything there, so let me just go back to Sleepy Forest first. So, yes, I won another piece. I already have the gloves, so let's just take the boots. And just equip them? I don't know. I'm really kind of lost. Just so I remember. Oh, these need to be flamed, I see. But I can do that later, maybe. So. I also have enough for the weapon piece. Wait. This is definitely not what I've expected. I thought I can just pick the 0 essence here. Should be a red ball. No? What? Wait, did she drop something? Lionheart? Royal Van Leyen Warrior set. Lionheart. Is this a... Oh my god, I confused the Lionheart. I thought Lionheart and Royal Van Leyen is the same. But, I mean, clearly it's not. So let's apply the Lionheart scroll here. Failed. Okay. We can try again next week. Okay, but oh my god, this weapon again. Oh my god, it's so strong. Yeah. We are still working towards getting all the noble Ifya equips to trade in, and then, you know, we would have another ring slot here. I trade over all the craftsman cubes, etc. that I loot on my way, right? And yeah, just in order to clear up some of these potentials here. So let's just keep working on this. Nice. And some flaming. Yeah, okay, this is nothing, so let's just go ahead. 16 strength and 5 alls. That is not good enough, but compared to the boots, it's definitely better than the boots, so 40 strength 3 attack, 48 strength 5 attack. Okay, I take it. Will definitely make the run next week a little easier, and you know, for now let's also make another setup here. Pretty sure I had 3% crit rate in the other, so you know, we're just gonna copy that, and then I'm gonna put, I don't know, let's go for 9 points into crit damage, and then we'll split it even between ID damage and boss damage. Pretty sure we should roughly also get up to 9, but you know, this isn't an exact science. It doesn't need to be. Alright, good enough. So yeah, that has been it from my zero. By the way, today is Sunday. Sunday's EXP event today was simply just double XP from Monster Park, so basically nothing. What am I doing here? Okay. It's Monday, and we are going to take a look at our familiars. I said I'd want to have only one section in these videos, and you know, that's why I prepared a whole lot. And yeah, let's take a look. Oh right, I forgot to actually unlock them after opening them. %2 luck, I don't know. I forgot to level this one. Let's take a look. Oh, of course it didn't go. These are all garbage. Yeah, okay. 68 means 32 are missing. And then let's hope this actually ranks up here. Okay. And info. And info, exactly. Okay, let's continue. Nothing. Increases item and meso drop rate, really bad. 2% total damage, I don't know. Continually restores HP and MP, no. Nothing. Come on. Increases item drop rate, increases the speed of nearby allies by a small amount. I'm gonna I'm gonna leave this here, and I'm gonna level it up just to see if this familiar will reach 10 defense or not. Small improvements, right? Large amount of HP, large amount of MP, strength. No. 3% total damage. And last one. Nothing again. Oh man, devastating. You know what? I'm gonna make this one unique. So that's what I've decided, and that's what I'm gonna do. So 50 and 4 more. And I'm just gonna equip that and continue farming. That's the way it is. So I'm thinking right now if I should just return to making uniques. Because we are already done with all the boss damage familiars, right? So we have 4 of them. So might as well go unique. But I'm super unsure. At least this one can go to unique now. Wish me luck. Never mind. 25 and 50. Oh, I really hope it tears up now. Which class can farm while doing this stuff with the familiars, huh? Which... Oh, wait, I opened way too many. Oh my god. 50 more. Last shot. Alright. Come on! Wait. One more bite cast and bam! Shrouds your character in darkness. I don't know about that one now. I will need to equip an item drop familiar here actually. And I think I'll at least go for a couple of uniques and then equip the ones that have the highest defense, so I get a little bit of efficiency out of them. I don't have to refuel them all the time. I think that sounds like a plan for now. At least, you know, try my luck with some uniques and take it from there, right? No. Okay. Round 54. We've never gotten so far before. Oh, am I taking the wrong side? No idea what this guy does, but we need to start buffing here because we only have like 40 seconds left. Come on, Shadow Spear. I don't know, I don't think we will have this in our burst. But we will see, we will see. Okay, don't you move. Oh, come on. This might happen. Oh no, it's gonna be so close. Oh no, we don't have it. Oh, he starts moving around. No. Oh my god, I had to go AFK for like 30 seconds. Oh my god. We get him next week. At least I didn't die to Pink Bean this week, right? Aye. So, I'd like to use the dojo, yeah. I'd like to get the points, yeah. We got 13k for last week. And as always, you know what to do. 2 more Mugong soul shards. And I think I'm gonna buy a pendant of the spirit here. Now. And that's pretty much it, I think. Not really sure about the XP buffs. I can buy them when I start grinding Incernium or whenever. Yo! Broke 2k score and cool that. This week is a good week. Obviously. Since we got a berserk this week. Nice. 2200. It is Tuesday, I think? Yeah, pretty sure, yeah, Tuesday. And I decided to get one of the things that bug me a little bit out of the way. And that is this Legion piece right here. Or in the other setup, it's down there. And that is actually our shade, which is sitting at 175. And I decided to get him up to 200 today. And that's what we're gonna do. But I think I don't really feel like switching training places too often. Which is why I'm straight up gonna use at least one of these 3 level up potions. Hoping that this will get us into Twilight Perion. So let's see. 8 levels. Damn. Perfect, perfect. Okay, let me just keep this stuff here and then I'll already put away all the upgrade materials that I got myself here. So, what do I use to level up? I should have gotten red potions as well. Oh. I'll see how bad it will really be, and then I'll make the decision if I'm gonna go to the other character to get some red potions, but I don't think so. So, I cubed up some gear. It is mostly still rare, but you know, some pieces went up to epic, and that's fine. You know, the emblem went up to epic. I rolled 6% attack. That's pretty cool. But yeah, nothing special here. I'm just gonna brute force it, I think. The rest of the way. It shouldn't be too hard. But first of all, I gotta accept the event because I'm not seeing the event buff. And it didn't do it? No? No, these are definitely the wrong characters. Yeah. Let me participate in the event, my guy. Huh. Do I have to talk to you actually? Hyper time? I already did hyper time. Blake? Okay, I can accept the Blake event, but does it really matter? Maybe I need to re-enter? No. Why am I not getting the event skill? That's... Yeah, I don't see the event here. Maybe it's this one here. Ah, okay. Now they want to talk to me, actually. Yes, okay. And the attention? I already did this, right? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay, got the event skill. It's currently like... Yeah, 10% EXP and 30% null monster damage. That's perfect for us. So yeah, let's dive right into it. I'm thinking about leveling in the Stumpy map. Golden Stumps 190. Let's see. Will I do any damage to these? Oh, can I level like this? No. Oh man, that was wishful think. How bad is it? I don't think I'm quite there in levels mostly. But the EXP isn't bad. I already made 4%. Okay, let me check one alternative real quick here. I remember actually grinding the 0 all the way up to 200 in Critias because it was so weak. Definitely don't want to do that. Fox Village, here we go, Fox Valley. And then it's this map, right? Oh, must be at least 185 to enter. Okay, I'll see how bad this really is. How much do we have on the time? 6 minutes? Okay, then I'll just give it a go here and see when I can update you guys. Oh, I just had the level up and I saw I wasn't recording. Actually, I'm glad that, you know, this never happened on the Nightwalker before. So I got all the level ups on camera, but here, yeah, it happens. It took roughly 2 hours. Yeah, quite a long time, but it is done. This is our new Legion block. Perfect. There's still a ton of work that we'll need to do just to fix up the Legion, and that includes getting up the Ho Yang, the Cadena, because these are luck pieces, right? Then the Angelic Buster, it's a dex piece, so it's secondary stat, but it's also going to be part of our main Legion, right? And then of course the mechanic, and there's Kine, which gives dex, and then there's Xenon, which, you know, gives a combination of stats. And for that, you know, we will take out some of the mages here. The Lara will go, and yeah, the Luminous eventually we go. Maybe not, but you know, we have a couple of mages that we can take out. Also the Explorer mages. Yeah, exactly, a Bishop and Explorer, Ice Lightning, and even the Fire Poison can go. Here we are on the Angelic Buster again. Just gonna eat 2 more growth potions here. Only 2 levels, aye. And 7. That's more like it. And yeah, that's been it for the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that jealousy doesn't get to you, right? I was super lucky with the Berserk drop. It's nothing that anybody can count on, right? It's so rare, this item. Yeah. But I will use it. I will use it for some time at least, and you know, we'll make plans on if we are going to, you know, use the Sweetwater pendant, start this up to 22 stars or not. We will see. It also depends, you know, on the next drops, if we are going to run VHilla in the future, get that pendant, right? We will see. But yeah, we landed on 8,400 Legion levels, so we broke 8.4k now. I'm super happy with that. Breaching 8.5k will still take a couple of weeks, probably 2 or 3 weeks, right? And then during the next haste event, we will have to do a lot of Legion fixing. Or, yeah, it really depends on my mood. No promises here. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I have 90% of the episode already edited, and it took a long time this week. So if you enjoyed it, please let me know, leave a like, and I'll see you next week. Take care, everybody.